There has been a ton of Tether FUD during the last couple, you realize, cycles in crypto, and this has been going all of the way return to the inception of Tether, and it feels as although it continually does get pretty loud proper earlier than the market does erupt. It's commonly FUD, but this is the problem proper. A lot of humans think that Tether is safe, it's pleasant, and that this is commonly simply FUD, and that you already know we ought to avoid it proper. There's no point in even putting a highlight on it. But it truly is the problem proper, is due to the fact as we simply examine Tether. Sure, there may be nevertheless numerous uncertainty about their reserves. There's zero transparency when it comes to Tether, and there may be nonetheless this ongoing discussion of is that the biggest black swan in crypto simply waiting to boil over and you already know go increase. And in this video, I really need to speak about it due to the fact we did simply get a latest FUD, you realize, published about this, talking about you recognize how the United States government are actually investigating Tether. This has been on account that debunked. We're going to talk about that, but I actually need to go over some matters and why you need to, without a doubt, prepare for Tether to go stomach up. So welcome to the channel. My call is Nick. For those which are new to the channel, hopefully through the stop of this video you do emerge as a subscriber. So yeah, during the last couple of days we've been seeing a lot of discussions around Tether due to this headline article here, which changed into just in US. Authorities are investigating USDT issue or Tether. In step with people familiar with the matter, Tether is being investigated for possible sanctions and cash laundering violations. Now, the Us.Thankx submit did come from the Wall Street Journal, which we can get to, but I need to go back in time a bit to where we notice caution from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. We have as authorities launches research to Tether crypto organization, and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse issued a black swan caution 5 months in the past about Tether, the largest stablecoin company in the world. The US government is going after Tether. This is clean to me. The federal authorities is investigating Tether for feasible violations of sanctions and anti-cash laundering rules. Reviews Wall Street Journal tested out. FTX and Finance had been the two maximum important, most influential, and likely SPF and CZ had been the two most critical players in crypto. Now you have one definitively in jail, one I wager doubtlessly headed to jail. And I convey this up in context of black swans is like, it's tough to know, but at the positive, consider the frickin' resilience of this industry and market. That 2 years ago, somebody who I knew plenty approximately turned into going on crypto. I might have said these are the two maximum important businesses. The CEOs of the two maximum vital groups now both are in jail, or I assume headed there. Yeah, unfortunately in some methods. I mean, the CZ stuff I'm much less near, and so I don't know as many details, but the resilience of the market that have to supply us vast optimism. Approximately what is coming, do I think there's going to be another black swan? Of path, 100%. I simply do not know exactly what it is. The only one it really is going to be an exciting one to look at, and I do not even recognize how he calls a black swan, because I sense like black swan through definition can't certainly be, it is like predicted. Oh, didn't see that going on. The US authorities goes after Tether. That is clear to me. I view Tether as a very important part of the environment. And I don't know a way to predict the effect with a view to have. So yeah, I mean, as we certainly reflect on consideration on this, I do suppose it really is best to depend of time until Tether does get majorly investigated, because again, they have not been very transparent. But the CEO did position out a post regarding this saying, as we instructed to Wall Avenue Journal, there's no indication that Tether is below investigation. They are regurgitating vintage noise, complete prevent. Now, we have heard this before, manifestly, which we are able to get to. And this is exactly what this probably become. Now, here we have one Wall Street Journal headline about Tether being underneath federal research, and boom, the market started out plunging within minutes. The primary issue to take from this is how plenty harm this precipitated in this kind of short quantity of time. If Tether day after today imploded, believe the damage that would do to the entire enterprise. Everyone's always cheering for Tether to be focused, however, I don't think that they recognize the repercussions of that. Obviously, I'm still very cautious on the subject of Tether. I don't consider Tether. Our competition seeking to move after us with fake rumors. FTX is nice. Assets are first rate. Yeah. This is exactly why, irrespective of what you see, regardless of what you listen, you need to be detached on each side. You want to ensure which you are organized regardless of what takes place. I realize lots of humans keep their wealth in strong coins. Some of those solid coins cannot be relied on unless they are absolutely 100% transparent. And I even said this proper. I said, how approximately doing the complete enterprise I prefer and getting a proper audit finished. I, in reality, don't understand why Tether is much less transparent than maximum altcoin initiatives. Now, I've seen a lot of factors wherein I've talked about it. A lot of humans think that Tether is a CIA out that is just you recognize there to mint fake Tether to shop for up treasuries, and you understand who is aware of proper. We don't really realize what is going on in the back of closed doorways. However, Tether is one of the shadiest companies inside the space, and I've stated that on various activities, but I'm not the handiest one that is thinking this, right? Even over here we have what's up Tether. We're nonetheless ready on that audit that changed into months, now not years away. That become over 3 years in the past. Maybe who is aware of will even get JL, your CEO, on to talk to us about it at that point. I'll preserve looking to convince you men.
Okay.
And there you have it, right? It's months away. This turned into back in 2022. So as we definitely think about what's happening here, where is those audits? Why is Tether now not transparent? Like, what is up with this? This is why I say I can't agree with Heather. I cannot trust Heather, and I cannot say for sure, right? If this text is false or no longer, I imply we're hearing discussions on how it is false and that it changed into only a fake article. The stablecoin loses its peg completely, losing rapidly in price as self-assurance collapses. The crypto marketplace story is a large disruption, and Tether's implosion becomes a stark caution of the threat inherent in unregulated